What's up? Sorry I'm a little bit late, guys. Oh. How are y'all doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to find my live. There I go. Hey, hey. There we go. How are y'all doing? Hey, Mikob. Hey, Kaiwan. Hello, hello, gang. Hey, Jakarius. What's up? Hope you're feeling better. I still have this cough, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. But that is, honestly, just typical. Like I said, my coughs linger and linger and linger. Like, I don't feel sick. They just hang on. So far, they are rushing Jason's return. Are they, though? Can't believe Carly is the only person to believe in Jason. I'm pissed. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Jakaris. That's really, I mean, that's the thumbnail, so that's part of why I'm not super impressed if you see my community tab post. It just feels unrealistic for no one to believe that Jason didn't mean to shoot Dante. Like, no one really knows the story here. And you'd think, like, it's just because even Jason's last return still seems pretty fresh. And, like, it took next to nothing to be convinced that Jason was Jason. Obviously, because people thought Drew was Jason for a long time. This is a slow burn, build up to Jason's return. I feel like the last one was more of a slow burn because he didn't even end up in Port Charles for, like, a few weeks. Return is great so far. I disagree. I feel like it's messy and kind of dumb, honestly. Like, I won't lie. I've been pretty disappointed with the Jason storyline so far. Part of it is because I don't know. I guess again, just the ridiculousness that is. No one believes that Jason didn't shoot Dante. People believe that Jason's after Sunny for what? Like, I don't know. It just seems messy. And also, like, Selena Wu today, generally, I've considered, like, a pretty smart chick, is convinced that Sunny planned this whole thing from faking Jason's death on the Castadine Islands to go after, like, everyone else and expand his territory. That seems ridiculous to me. That part pissed me off today. But, yeah, I don't know. I've not enjoyed this at all. Jason obviously shared his first scenes with Danny yesterday. And grown-up Danny, obviously. He seemed to show more emotions in reuniting with Michael than he did Danny. But I guess he was more concerned that Danny was there and seen him shot and everything, but I don't know. It just seems wild. Hey, Brooklyn. Let's see, they put Jason back in the intro again. I missed that completely. Sonny and Sam know Jason wouldn't hurt Dante. You would think, but Sonny is questioning it. and so is Sam. Like, I mean, I think Sunny argued. I think it was Sunny. Maybe it was Anna. Someone argued that maybe Jason was caught off guard by Dante, didn't realize it was him and shot. That's more viable, but they don't even believe that. So it's like, I don't know. It's just so jarring, and I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt for this story because, again, we're transitioning writers here, so they're having to make some quick changes. Like, y'all see how fast Carly and Drew broke up? Like, what? Jason's back in town. I can't hold a candle to him, so bye. And that was that. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but like it's making the start of this story really jarring, and I'm hoping that once we get into the new writers officially, things will smooth out a little bit. But right now, I'm just like, it's just throwing me off. I'm not enjoying it. And I wish I was. I'm happy Steve Burton is back on the show. I'm hoping that they take a different direction for Jason, but it doesn't seem like they will. I just want them to get to Jason explaining where he's been. And it's driving me mad that he hasn't yet. Hey, Nathan. Hanging out. Talking about how I'm kind of disappointed in this Jason storyline, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I mean, they might put Drew and Jordan together. I feel like they were chemistry testing them. They gotta put Jordan with somebody at this point, because Brick ain't it, and obviously Portia's brother vanished into thin air. So, hey, Angel. Yeah. Is Dante leaving? I don't think so. I don't think Dante's leaving. Jason and Monica scene, please. I don't think we're gonna get it, you guys. I mean, obviously, we've seen Leslie Charleston for ourselves. I don't think she can even walk. And they're gonna have to explain her sitting down the entire time talking to him. So, I mean, if Leslie is up for it, then I think that she'll come on. But I just, if it does happen, I don't think it will be for a while. And if it does happen, it'll probably be just one scene, and then we won't see her for probably a long time. No, Drew for Jordan, don't do that to her. Yeah, I guess I'd want Drew to be in a better place mentally before he pursues another relationship and just rebounds into someone. I don't know, Nathan. I feel... Hold on, let me see. Yeah, we're still in the midst of Chris and Dan's writing, which is no surprise. But Patrick and Elizabeth's writing should be debuting at some point. Yeah, like I'm trying to be fair here because they're obviously having to rush and change things last minute as they transition in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Dominic's leaving, you guys. I think... I've heard they shot the wedding and that Dominic appeared to be there. So, Brooklyn and Chase's wedding, I mean. Yeah, I honestly, Angel, I wish that they would just write it in too. They might as well. But like even today they talked about her, oh, she went to the hospital. So like supposedly she's just out and about and like working. Take a Jason and Tracy scene. That will be funny. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like Tracy bumping into Jason at the boathouse. That could be fun. Yeah, Jane Elliott will be hilarious. But yeah, I wish I was enjoying the story more. I like that they made a point in Steve taking his jacket off and showing his tattoo. Obviously, he got a tattoo. I think after Steve got his divorce, he got a tattoo. And they're not just going to cover it up and have him wear long sleeves constantly. I was curious what they were going to do. I do wonder if they're going to write it into the story somehow. Just because it seemed like such a poignant scene to like point out that he has tattoos. But we'll see. I just want to know what Jason's been up to for the last 2 years. Jason is technically related to Ace because he's the cousin of the grandmother. Oh, that's true. You're right. Jason is a relative. I don't think he'll see Ace as a relative. Aside from no one believing Jason is completely innocent in this, another issue that I have with his return so far is that he's kind of just finding out things in passing, and he's not really getting a chance to really discuss it or talk about it or talk about how much he's missed things. Like, obviously, he found out by fluke that Bobby's dead, and he did seem devastated over it. But then, of course, the police showed up, and that was that. Now, he also found out that Michael had a kid, Ace. I'm sorry, or not Ace. Amelia. So, you know, he's got 2 kids now. Barely got to talk about that. I had to, like, think in my mind, like, what has he missed that's been, like, pretty big news? Epiphany dying. I want him to find out that Epiphany passed away. How is Jason related to Ace? Because he's related to Heather. He's related to Heather because Heather's, I think, cousin, Susan Moore, was Jason's mother. So, they're related. Stone Cold been hitting the weights. Stone Cold. Also, I don't know if they're gonna move Spinelli back in with Maxie, but they gotta build this poor guy a set. Like, it looks painfully obvious that that's just a supply closet in the studio. And Bradford has said as much in his podcast with Steve. Yeah, Epiphany dying. That's one I'm really looking forward to him finding out, and just because of their unique relationship that they had. What else? Yeah, Epiphany dying, Bobby dying, Michael having a kid, Britt dying. He needs to find out that Britt died. I feel like he wouldn't be surprised, but he would assume that her disease took her. Not that she died rescuing Jocelyn from a killer. You hope Heather makes it to San Quentin, please. We'll see. Yeah, Britt dying. Pretty sad stuff. Yeah. Not much else happened, hey guys. Was Brando still alive when Steve was still around? Did that happen when he died, or before he died, or after? And then obviously Sasha's kid. What will Jason think of Dex? Time will tell. I mean, right now I guess he's not really anymore Sonny's right-hand man, but he was for a while, so to speak. Do you think Jordan and Drew have chemistry? I mean, I don't think I've seen enough to really judge that yet. Brando was alive when Steve was still there, so now... Okay, so Brando's dead too. Alright. Or Brando died after Jason died. can't remember if Nicholas was dead. And now he's alive again. Jason needs to show Dex the ropes. Well, I don't think Sunny's gonna hire Dex again. Oh, okay, so Jason... Okay, Brando died when he was around... because a hook killer killed him. Okay. The following week, Brando was dead. Jordan needs a man or a woman. She needs somebody, yeah. Jordan needs somebody. Blaze's mother is still trying to feel out this character. I'm not surprised that the mother jumped to the conclusion that Link's assault or sexual assault of her and constantly doing what he did with her would push her into that. But I think that Blaze needs to use her words, be like, no, I've known I was gay for however long she's known she was gay. Because, like, Blaze, I'm going to assume Blaze is, like, in her early 20s. Yes, she's young. But I feel like people find out more young when they're younger and younger these days than they do, more than they did back in the day. I figured it out myself in high school. She's past that. So I feel like she at least knew since then. But she's just gotta use those words and like set her mom straight. And then just go from there. And I don't think that Blaze's mom is gonna be as harsh as Blaze seems to think she will be. Obviously she's got some fear because there's all this sort of mystery surrounding her uncle and how he was disowned from the family. She's assuming it's because of his sexuality, but she doesn't know that for sure. I just think that she might be overreacting a bit. I think it'll take her mom some time to adjust. But that's kind of normal for a parent who didn't see it coming as well. And she seems like a mother that's not really into her daughter's life. She seems to just like throw money at her, let her live her dreams, and then thinks that's enough as a mom. So I think, I don't know. I don't see her being like this homophobic mom. I mean, she said to herself, like, she's got a lot of gay friends. It is a different situation when it's your kid. And it could be for a number of reasons. You could be scared of the ridicule that they'll face. They just need to communicate with each other. That's what it is. That's what it is. Blaze's mom is a trip. Some women do go to a woman when they have been violated by a man. Blaze's mom is not hearing Blaze. Yeah, they're not listening to each other. They're not. But also Blaze is not like laying it out straight enough, I feel. Like, Blaze could have been in Kelly's, or Bobby's, sorry. Gotta get used to that still. She could have been like, no, Mom, I've known since I was young that I was gay. Say it. Say it. You stormed off and didn't say that. None of this, you're not listening to me, like, yeah, she's not, but then, like, look her in the eye and say it to her face and, like, make sure she hears you. And then, you know, force a response out of her. Be like, talk to me. But yeah, I don't know. Signs seem they've been there, but Natalia ain't paying attention. This is mentioned she has brought this up before. Yeah, like I said, Blaze's mom just seems like she's not super handsy on any of Blaze's life in general. Like, I think that Blaze is the kind of mom, for whatever reason, that thinks that, like, giving her money and letting her do what she wants is, like, the way to go now that she's a grown-up, maybe. I don't know. But But her mom does seem like she has some kind of career going with her. If I feel like, I don't know, maybe she mentioned the career that she's in, but she seems to be a busy woman. So I feel like it goes beyond her being gay. I feel like she just doesn't know her daughter in a lot of ways, and that needs to change. You know, I feel like she wants her mom to pay attention. But yeah, time will tell with that. Let's see, what else to discuss? I like that Sonny continues to call John Jagger, because I feel like I will too. Trying to think what other like major stuff happened in the last week or so. I mean, there hasn't been much. Obviously, the focus has been on Jason and Dante. We got to see a glimpse of Christina and Blaze, obviously. Bit of TJ having doubts and nerves about Christina being the donor and you know, the surrogate. But I think what I found weird was that TJ was like, well, she's got Christina's blood, so she's related to Sonny. Hello? Molly is her sister, and her father is Sonny's brother. Like, I don't know. That seemed like a stupid line to me. Like, TJ worried because, oh, the baby's related to Sonny, as if he or she wasn't already. Like, damn. And he used to adore Sonny. Like, I know obviously things have changed. He feels Sonny is kind of the reason that Curtis got shot, right? And in a way, he kind of is. Not that he meant for it to happen. I don't know if the new writers are gonna break up Brooklyn and Chase. We'll see. It's hard to say because Elizabeth Corte, she's been there, so like I feel like she might keep certain things the same. I'm just not surprised that they broke up Drew and Carly so fast. It was funny. That's a possibility, Kaiwan. I don't know. I think how I feel about it is they really are going full throttle with Carly and Jason, and Carly being the only one that believes in him, and then Jason will love Carly even more for that, and they'll end up as a couple. And it'll bring tension probably to Sonny, because Sonny thinks that Jason shot Dante, and Carly's gonna keep whatever secret that Jason's harboring. And he's just going to see Jason as yet another person in his life that betrayed him, just like Carly did, just like Michael did. The only person, just like Nina did, the only person he trusts right now is Ava. So, I don't know. It's just the story is messy right now, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm disappointed that I'm not enjoying it. I was really hoping that I would. And I'm trying to be fair. I'm really trying to be fair because we are in a transition of a writing team, and what we're seeing now is really not Elizabeth and Patrick's vision, so to speak. I think they're quickly trying to, I don't know, probably brush whatever this current situation is under the rug and get started on whatever they have planned. But it's awkward because it's not like they can just stop the story and start it over again. Yeah, that's my point, Angel. Like, that baby would be related to Sunny anyway. So, like, it's so dumb that that was his argument. I really do hope that Elizabeth and Patrick's new vision will be great. I have a lot of faith in them as a writing team, honestly, because Elizabeth has been around for many, many years. And she's seen many writing teams, including some of the best ones in the 90s. But, and to that end, Patrick was around in the 80s. So those are two great eras for GH. So I have hope. But for now, we're going to be in a messy transition where they had really wrapped up a lot of stories and were clearly on the verge of starting new ones when the team was fired. So it's going to be jarring for a little while. But I think that once they get their steam, it'll take more than when they officially start for things to get better. They just, they gotta bring things forward and keep going. So. Yeah, I want the explanation too. Can anyone explain to me why Sabrina fans don't like Liz Cordy, but like Patrick as writers? That beats me. I never even heard about that. I mean, really, we haven't seen Trina at all. That part doesn't surprise me. I feel like we're going to see her very minimally until Spencer returns, if he returns. I feel like he will. But, he has to. He only left for a job. But, I don't know. It's... We're in a unique situation. Isn't the writing a hybrid of old and new writers now? It kind of is, because at this point, what I think we're seeing is the writing after, the aftermath of Chris and Dan knowing they've been let go and having to rush the stories in, and Elizabeth and Patrick kind of stepping in and starting their own. And so we're seeing quick ends to certain things that have been going on for a while. The end of Carly and Drew's relationship, Marshall's doctor situation, and whatever the start of Jason's storyline was. And we're seeing a lot of quick ends, and we're seeing, I think, a lot of dropped stories. We're in a weird situation, but we're still they're still there, Chris and Dan, in terms of what we're seeing on screen. We'll see, Kaiwan, we'll see. Robin Bernard? That is not a name I'm familiar with. My first thought was, is she related to Sunny? But I don't think so. Let me look. Oh, she played Terry Brock. That's unfortunate. So I only know her, and I didn't know that she was Bobby's stepdaughter, but the story that I seen her in, that I watched on YouTube, was the WSB adventure in Mount Rushmore, and she was a musician. She had a singing partner in the show. And the singing partner was being controlled by, I think, someone related to the Cassadines. It was weird. It was very weird. So mind control shit was happening even back then on GH. I think they would. Do we care about Hat Daddy misdiagnosis? At the end of the day, he chose not to get a second opinion and abandon his family. Well, that's why I think they're kind of like quickly just finishing it off. Because he didn't care to confront the doctor. Now he does. They're going to go on a quick road trip, have that conversation, and then I think it's just, that's it. That's all it's going to be. But yeah, in regards to Terry Brock, or Robin Bernard, who played Terry Brock, I don't think she was on for too many years. But she seemed like a pretty decent actress. I'm just reading an article now. Terry was also a key player in the Laurelton Mystery. She married Kevin O'Connor. I don't know who that is. Unaware that he was a violent killer. Terry was framed for the murders of Sheriff Border and Ted Holmes by Sarah Simon, who blamed Terry for Earl's death. Terry ended up killing Kevin in self-defense. So she's been in some crazy, dramatic stories. You know, Terry moved on to a relationship with Dusty Walker. I think that was her singing partner. That ended up being mind-controlled. And after getting a recording contract, Terry left Port Charles in 1990. Yeah, Terry was seldom, if ever, mentioned after she moved away. Terry Brock was, like I said, that's Robin Bernard, the lady who died. I just explained all this. This is real world makes diagnosis, especially if somebody breaks. I don't know. I mean, I feel like originally they were trying to make it as if something sinister went down. I think that they're really just going to make it a misdiagnosis. And if he does confront the doctor and we see that kind of happen, he'd be like, you never came back to check. Like, I'm sorry, we didn't know as much about schizophrenia back then as we do now. I am curious what happened that at least made, I mean, obviously something was wrong with Marshall. He had some kind of psychotic break of some sort, but what was it? I am curious to know what it actually was. If anything about the story. That's one thing I do want to see. New Jagger is warming up to you. He don't need to be on this case though. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of like a, I don't know. It's another awkward situation because obviously Chris and Dan brought him back for some reason. And I honestly feel like, and I suppose I could still technically go there. I'm thinking that if it's not still the case, I think that Stone, Jagger's son, has something to do with this. And that's why Jagger was really insinuating himself in the situation. And like trying to stop certain parts of the investigation. That makes sense to me. Now, what will happen now is anyone's guess. And how do I feel about the new Jagger? I still feel like they should have recasted him with someone that looked more like the original, but I digress. We'll see. Again, it's just an awkward situation where they've just introduced this character and we have no idea what they're going to do with him now. That might just usher him back out the door for all we know. Yeah, maybe Marshall was drugged. You know, in those days, anything could have happened. But they would find that in the system even back then, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, time will tell. Anyway, guys, I won't hang out for too much longer. It's because I don't want to keep bothering this cough. It's also just making my mouth dry talking, so that's not helping the cough. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of say, like, so far I'm just not loving the Jason story. Sucks. It sucks that I'm not enjoying it. I want to see Jason have a relationship with Dani. I want to see like real conversations about the things that Jason has missed, and I want to get to the bottom of where the hell he's been, what happened after he got buried in Cassadine Island, who is he working for right now, why are they gunning for Sonny and all these other mobsters, why is Jason going along with it? Like, there's just so many unanswered questions, and the way they're avoiding getting to at least that part, I feel like that's the part, like, I think there's nothing wrong with slow burn in a story, but I think that there are certain parts that need to be addressed first, and the rest, you know, can kind of happen after. Because we've been kind of seeing this story play out for, what, a year now? How long has it been since Curtis got shot? That's kind of when the story started. So, like, I don't know. We need to know who Jason's working for, what's going on, why he's being secretive about it. He needs to at least have this conversation with Carly so that the audience is let in on it. If he wants to keep it a secret from everybody else, cool. But, like, keeping that part under wraps right now isn't it? That is Toffee barking like crazy, if you can hear her. But yeah. Hopefully, I'm really hoping the story piques my interest a bit more soon. Any thoughts from you guys before I sign off here? You think tomorrow we'll know? I hope so. Oh, you think Curtis, or you think Jason got shot by Curtis? Or sorry, Curtis got shot by Jason? I don't know. One thing that just actually reminded me before I end things. Whoever shot Curtis, whoever shot Curtis wasn't aiming for Curtis. That bullet ricocheted, right? And Sonny said it himself. Jason doesn't miss. All right, see you, Jakarius. Jason doesn't miss. And yet, Sonny still thinks that Jason took a shot at him. But he thinks that Jason didn't miss. But he missed Sonny. Assuming that, you know, I'm going with the mind frame that Sonny thinks that Jason shot at him, but also thinks that Jason doesn't miss. So, we know that Jason didn't shoot Sonny, at least this time around. he bumped the guy that tried to take a shot at Sunny so that he'd miss. So there's obviously something weird going on that we don't know. But yeah, like I would go with the notion that Jason's a better shot, and he's missing all these people. It's clearly not Jason. Oh, that's possible. That's a good point, Angel. I wonder if they'll like do flashback scenes where we'll kind of see that scene play out, but from Jason's perspective. Oh man. That's funny, Kawan. But yeah, theories on more theories. You could be right about that, Angel. That is a good point. I just want to know, like, why? Who is going after Sunny and these other mobsters, and why? What's their motive? Jason is clearly not the ringleader, but he does seem to be an unwilling participant in the matter. He's obviously been... I don't know. I mean... he seems to be under an alias, right? I think Jacob. But surely, whoever is behind this, if they know who Sunny Corinthos is, they should know who Jason Morgan is. That's why I found it a bit ridiculous that Ava, being a Jerome, didn't initially recognize Jason as Jason when she met him in Russia. Like... I don't know. Certain things on the show be making me roll my eyes. So, but anyway, before I go, if you guys didn't see, I have a new single coming out on all streaming platforms on April 12th. It's called "I Don't Like You, But I Love You." And yes, that's true, Angel. Yeah, how is it connected? I'm curious. Who's going after mobsters and why? I want answers. And I want it to be a good answer. But yeah, if you haven't done so already, pre-save the single on Spotify. I'd appreciate it if you did. The link is in the community tab. I'm a month away from the show, you guys. Just like it's like 2 days less than a month. Yeah, Olivia Jerome is a mobster, but like, why are they going after mobsters? That's what I want. All right, y'all. Sunday, I should be on Sunday. I should be able to live stream this Sunday. Obviously, last Sunday I recorded the single. It's already been mixed and mastered. It's already been uploaded to all the streaming platforms. But it'll be out in 30 days. So, girl can dream. Oh, you love the clip with the drummer. Oh, AJ is so freaking talented, you guys. I have the best band. Truly. Like, Ray Ray is my bassist. It was his birthday yesterday. If you see this, happy belated. We've already texted. It's all good. Aw, I missed you too, Angel. But yeah, AJ's like such a dope drummer, and Ray Ray's like legendary in this town. Like, he's been in so many bands. Even now he's in so many bands. So the fact that I got him, I have people come up to me like, you got Ray Ray, you got Bernie. Bernie's my guitarist. Bernie and Ray Ray were in Nicholas Rage, a band that I've showcased on here before, even on live streams. And I've been in one of their music videos. Actually, that was after Ray Ray and Bernie left, to be fair. But I've known them since they were in the band. I met Bernie because of Nicholas Rage. Well, no, I didn't. I met Bernie through just going to the same concert. And then I met Ray Ray in the band that we seen the concert of. And he wasn't in Nicholas Rage. Or I think, well, no, they might have been a thing already, but before I'd seen him there. But yeah, Bernie, Ray Ray, AJ, I'm grateful for all three of them. And, you know, I'm excited to get on that stage. And I'm going to rely on everybody else to film it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. And then the single I really, really love, you guys. I did post like a little kind of sample of it on the Instagram, but like only really like not the full track, just like the guitar of it, I think, and like slight vocals. But I'll be nice. I ain't gonna play you the full track, but I'll play you a bit of the track. And then we'll sign off. Pause. Let me see if I can just get it to the chorus. Okay. Alright, here's a clip of the new single. It's just the chorus. It's really heavy. If I can, I just try to find it without playing too much. Okay, think I'm there. Okay. That's all you get. You'll hear the full thing on April 12th, you guys. Just a little under a month away. And my show is April 11th, so it literally comes out midnight after the show. Timed that shit perfectly. And that's a shout out to my friend Jordan, who I went into the studio with, and he mixed and mastered it like one day later, and like we were just kind of like going back and forth. I'd be like, I want this for the song, I want this effect on here. It was great. And then he gave me the final master, and then as soon as he did, went right to DistroKid so that they could just like submit it to all the things. So it'll be, Apple Music and iTunes and Spotify and a bunch of other things that I don't even recognize or use, but it'll be on there. So, and of course it'll get uploaded to YouTube as well. And stay tuned for content involving it beforehand to promote it. So, I'll put shorts up on the YouTube page as well, just talking about the song and stuff. Probably gonna do that this weekend. It's not gonna affect the live stream Sunday, because I'll do all the stuff on Saturday and just kind of upload it Sunday before I do the live stream. But yeah, and hope you enjoyed the sample. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. If you liked the live stream, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys this Sunday for a full-on recap. First one, and I can't even remember the last time I did one. All right, peace out. Mwah. Bye.